Hello everyone, my name is SiC and welcome back to Anno 1800. It's just after Christmas, so it's time to get back into things, and it seems to be actually snowing in the game. I've never seen this before. This is a new effect, but that is really cool. I don't think the island is actually going to turn white, but well, who knows really. Alright, so we have the materials to build our second brewery. And that is now going to start working for us as well. Now, with the beer production settled, let's have a look at all the materials we are getting. So apparently, some things are actually declining. Though, I just started the game and this seems to balance out after a little while, so we need to keep an eye on it. For now anyway, we have a stable amount of fish. We might build another a non-aggression pact. That would be nice, but it's a lot of money. I don't think I can pay it. He's not going to like us for that. But yeah, what can I do? Sorry about that, dude. But you asked for a lot. Now, who is here? This is yeah, Bente Jorgensen. She has a quest for us, so let's have a look.
There's fun to be found in everything,
Alright,
even quests.
my crew, or my expedition crashed during a storm. The crew saved their own lives, but they couldn't take the hyacinth macaws with them. Please save them before it's too late.
I feel better already.
So we just need to pick up some flotsam. I am perfectly fine with that. That is a easy quest and easy money. So we are definitely going to go ahead and do that. Now then, let's have a look. My people have everything they need, and that is awesome. All we really need to do now is make sure that well, we have a proper supply of all the things before we start upgrading them, because more people will move in, and that means more people will also need more items. And if we upgrade people now, yeah, that might be a problem a little bit later on, because, well, people go from 20 to 30 per house and they still need all the materials. They actually start to need more. So if we are stable now, we might not be stable afterwards. And it seems we are still declining. We are now declining in fish. The other things have stabilized a bit. And schnapps are decreasing. So that is something that we need to fix as well. Now let us have a look. Where is a good place for more schnapps? We have a new small warehouse over here. We have a schnapps or potato farm and production area over here. This would be a nice place for another one, I would say. Now it's a bit dark. I can't really see what's going on, except yeah, okay, so that works. We will put a potato farm right there, and then we will fill this area up with potatoes. Awesome. Alright, so that took up a lot of farmers, but it is necessary, and I think we also need another fishery. Now we have to, later on I'm going to want to put that on another area. Maybe here we will have some fisheries as well. For now though, I don't think we can get a new, let's see, provides bonuses to harbor buildings. Yeah, that's not useful to us. Depot, also not really useful to us. So we don't have the ability to create a second collection area over here on this coast. But later on we will move the fishing to here, and I think this will be our main harbor. Alright, so let me just put another fishery here. So we need to delete some of these roads. Let us create some space. Why can we not? That's strange. You would think that you would be able to put a building here, but apparently not. Okay, we'll place one there, I suppose. And slowly but surely, the sun is rising over our settlement. That is awesome. Let's have a quick look at the postcard view. Where is the sun coming up? Over in that direction, it seems. And this is starting to come together quite nicely.
An explosion in one of your factories.
Oh. Yep. I can see that going off in the distance. We need to renovate the iron mine. We have the furnace, we have the steelworks. We could use a second steelworks, but we don't have the workers right now. What we can do is build a fire station, because that is very necessary. Let's build that right there. Keep this area safe from further explosions. Also, our ship, of course, arrived at the quest line. We have the Hyacinth Lapons over here. We need 3. Once we do, we can bring them back to the ship. We've got some pirate ships over here.
Came from all over.
Can they destroy it? Not quite. Oh, it's still firing. Oh, that's a very long-range shot, and it actually does take out that ship. Actually, we could take our flagship and maybe even pick up that bit of flotsam. It might be a useful item. It's a good catch for us. Very happy with that. Alright, so let's take a look. Fish should be increasing again pretty soon. Schnapps, we could do another expansion on the schnapps. It seems to me that it is going to be quite necessary. So we will add another schnapps distillery, but we need farmers, so we need more farmhouses. We have a couple over here that we are going to upgrade later on, but we can drag out a new line of houses right there. Nice big square space. Anyway, let's have a look. We will make a schnapps distillery. No? Because we were going to be on this side. Right. Now we're going to drag a little road out here, and we can have a potato farm down on this side. Around just a little bit because it looks nice, and I could use a little bit of extra road as well. Let's see if we can drag this out over here. That's 61. 72. Awesome. So now we can fill up this space quite nicely. We might want to put in another road system around here, and then we can maybe put a couple of trees just because it looks nice. There we go. But we need to fill up these blocks as well. This again also is a bit of useless space. Not very happy about that. We need to find a solution for it. But right now I don't really know what we are going to need. So that is something we are going to have to keep an eye on. Meanwhile though, bread is increasing, soap is increasing, beer is also going up, so are sausages as well as workloaves. Schnapps are still decreasing, but our new farm should go into effect pretty soon, and fish are also still decreasing. That is interesting. These guys are bringing 3 tons, however. These are bringing 2 tons. So I think we're going to stabilize on that pretty soon. We will have to come back to that, but if it stabilizes, we will upgrade to the patrician tier. And that will be quite nice. Alright, meanwhile, we have another 25 farmers on this side, and what do they want? They have everything they want. Do they have enough? Is this stable? Fish, more than enough. 16 tons of snaps, that is also stable, and of course we are bringing snaps back and forth, so this is why the amount that we have here is decreasing quite a bit. That is something we do need to keep in mind, of course. We cannot grow the schnapps here. So we need to overdo it a little bit on this island. Alright, meanwhile though, they do have the 25 farmers. We could start another of these hop farms. How are we doing on the hops? We are decreasing on hops, but we have 32 tons in storage. So of course it's going to be decreasing because it's not arriving at a very quick pace.
Stations.
But there's another 6 tons of hops coming in. Yeah. Alright. Meanwhile, we picked up the old pirate hat. And we can sell it. And found this chap below deck and thought he was funny. So she placed him in her cabin. The old pirate hat. Alright, let's bring our ship over here to deliver the quest. And I don't know what we can do with this. Character item. I think it's just good for selling. I don't know what else.
back? Tell me everything.
We are indeed.
Jorgensen Trust couldn't
Right, so
be
we
more
got some
grateful.
money and good reputation, and we can maybe sell the pirate hat to her, because I'm not going to go over to Pirate Harbor.
We are so lucky to have a visitor.
Apparently we can't even sell it. Alright, so I guess we'll have to put it in our harbor then. She sells these items. She doesn't want anything else. Is this anything we need? No, not really. Iron would be nice, but we are making our own iron supply, so I'm not too worried about this. Meanwhile though, we are in a negative balance, even with the beer coming in. That is not good. Schnapps are still decreasing, but we still have the supply, so
Every rose.
yeah, this is something we need to keep an eye on. Meanwhile though, we need to expand a couple more farmhouses, or expand with a couple more farmhouses, because I need to upgrade some more houses for the workers, the workforce. Yeah, right, so we have the public school, like I said, yeah, we have everything they need. We could upgrade them now, but we still don't have a perfectly stable supply of schnapps. That is something we need to work on, so we need extra farmers to do that. Fish is now stabilizing. That is good. We might expand with another fishery at some point, but for now this is fine. Balance is going back up. I wonder what's going on with that. We didn't really... Yeah, okay, the balance is going up because we added a couple more farmhouses, of course. That makes sense. Meanwhile, we have George Smith. He also has a quest for us that we might take on.
If you don't make a change, most often no one will.
I may forget a lot of things, but I don't forget Bente's birthday. She had a difficult time since her parents passed. Sure, she lives a life of privilege, but why hold it against a person when they have as little choice in that as one born poor?
Fight
Okay,
for it. If
pick
you
up
have
at Smith's Lighthouse, birthday present for Bente. An anthropological approach to cross-cultural literacy. I think she will actually like that too. Seems like something she would be into. Oh, and the quest is called Surrogate Father. Seems a bit creepy, maybe, I don't know. Maybe not, I don't know. His heart is in the right place, I think. He's a pretty respectable character, but yeah. Alright, meanwhile, snaps are kind of stabilizing now, but, you know, of course, we would prefer this to increase. We are getting the farmers, however, so we might do well to make another one of these. So we would need another 70 farmers, we almost have that. Yeah, turn this one around a little bit, just to break things up, you know, because I don't like building all of these buildings in the same style. I want to break that up just a little bit. That's a 72. That's alright, that's 72 I mean. Drag the road out a little bit, but now we have another little production area. Now we could drag this road out just a little bit, just to connect up with this little dirt road. It doesn't do anything, it doesn't provide a benefit, but it just kind of looks nice to me. And I do think that's important. And again, we can add some bushes here. Add some grass, some bushes, and so on. Just to complete the little box and also to provide some beauty. And the balance again is going negative because this requires quite a bit of upkeep. At the moment I don't really know what to do about that because the beer supply
Scooped us out of the gutter, you did.
is usually enough to provide us with a lot of coins. And I mean a lot of coins. Of course the farmers, they don't need beer. So
Game saved.
can we upgrade these houses? Yes we can. If we upgrade these houses,
I've just been delving into your heritage.
the coins or the balance should go up again because these guys now will also receive beer and all the other materials and they will pay more money than the farmhouses. That's going to be nice. Again, yeah, the balance is going positive again. Of course, we do need to make sure that we keep enough farmers to work all the jobs that we have. Alright, we picked up a gift. Or maybe actually do we have trading rights? No, it doesn't seem like it. Maybe he would want to buy it, but it doesn't seem like it. And that brings me back to diplomacy. We could try to flatter this guy. It seems pretty likely. Okay, that's not good. We could offer a gift with money, but we don't really again, we're going into the negative here. It's a bit unfortunate. Let's try it with him. Oh, he doesn't like that one bit. And we're just going to leave the pirate for what she is. We're not going to do anything about that. Alright, everything is stabilizing. That is good. These houses are too far away from the market to have, and also from the pub. So this provides us with fewer coins, just a few, doesn't really matter all that much. But yeah, we are going to need another marketplace around here somewhere. Let me think. What does a marketplace actually even cost in upkeep? Minus 20. Yeah. And pub also minus 20. Of course, like I said, we are going to need it. We could build a couple of farmhouses over on this side. We will need them to upgrade later on anyway. We will drag out a little road over here as well. But we can use this to kind of select where our next farm or marketplace is going to be. And actually, let me just look at that. Oh, yes. We have a Christmas tree on the marketplace. I didn't even notice that until now. Let us just move into first-person mode for a moment. And look at that up close. Oh, we even have a Santa. Well, he doesn't look like Santa. He looks like Sinterklaas. The Dutch Sinterklaas, which is a guy who, you know, he has the bigger hat, basically like this. He kind of is a Christian saint. What is this? Puppy, bubblegum, Anno 1800. Ah, that's a wish list. That's really funny. Oh man, that's kind of cool. I wonder if there's anything else with the Christmas decoration. I mean, we have some pigeons over here by the church. The church doesn't seem to do anything new or special for that. Oh, and he's painting Alton 8. That's kind of cool. Got some people sitting on the benches over here.
Alaska this Sunday.
That's awesome. Children playing with balloons. These little birds flying around. Yeah, pretty much your wish list. I want to see what else is up there. Yeah, good. Dolls, money, Barbie. It's just for a little while. But Anno 1800 is on there as well. That's quite funny. What is up with you? Why are you lighting up like that?
Such splendid feathers.
Anyway, we also have our park, of course, which isn't finished quite yet. Oh, the children playing with the hoops and the hobby horses, and this is amazing. It is really cool. People playing chess over here. Yeah, that's cool. Alright. Time to make some more progress, I would say. Everything is stabilizing. Schnapps are increasing again now. Fish is stabilized. We could do with another fishery, maybe. But for now, let us upgrade our first house. Right
You
there.
reached a new milestone.
Of course, we also need steel beams for this. And we need to have, I think, 150 workers. Apparently we are done upgrading for
All
now.
I ever desired was a place to live and work.
But now, oh, look at that. The balance just shot up. But yeah.
Bold new expedition.
And we could do an expedition, which is also kind of nice. Alright, and
at your service.
we can click that away for now.
Ooh, for me?
Yes, indeed, for you.
Game say.
It doesn't show us
You can't plow a field by turning it over in your mind.
Yeah, we finished the quest. Okay, there we go. We got some
As
money.
hard work always does.
Appreciation from him, as well as Bente, but we are already at 100% with her. We can get rid of this. All of this is not really that important, but we have a new expedition to the new world. We could assign a ship.
Till blood boil or freeze in my veins.
So let's have a look. We need rations, of course. We are highly probable, or there's a high probability for us to need crafting, hunting, and naval power. So we would need to find some items that could help us with that. But for now, yeah, let us see what our people need. Of course, I was going to say we need windows. We need windows to start making other things. Like the canned food factory, it needs, or like the artisanal kitchen needs 8 tons of windows. The cannery needs 8 tons of windows, and so on. This is very important. So that is something that we need to start on first. Now, we need 25 workers. We don't have that, so we need to upgrade some houses, but we have a sand mine, which produces every 30 seconds. We have a glassmaker, which also produces every 30 seconds. It needs also a lumberjack hut, which produces every 15 seconds. So we could have one of these for 2 sand mines, 2 glassmakers, and window makers, which produce every minute. So, yeah, we could use 2 of the window makers. We need a lot of materials for that though. So we could save up on that a little bit. And we are going to send our ship home and... Well, we are going to start the expedition because I want to find a good island in the New World. It's very important that we do so. We need to find some islands with good fertilities. Now, we are going to get rid of that old pirate hat. We don't need that. Now let us have a look at what we can do to provide the expedition with what they need. Alright, so we are going to give them, let's see, medicine, we don't really need that. Naval power, we have enough, also because we have the dunite shells. Gives us 6 naval power for the expedition. We need hunting, extra rations, so we're going to give them 10 tons of fish. This is something they absolutely need. Crafting wood, we could give them wood or planks. Yeah, we are going to give them 10 tons of timber. That is going to give us a 20% bonus, I think. And hunting.
We have taken to calling you the master among many other
catastrophic explosion. First artisans drift in, so these cancel each other out. I'm fine with that, and this is a neutral. Right? Sure.
No changes.
No problem there. Let's go back to this thing.
To rummage in the old
So, we need
siege
something
store.
for hunting. What can we use for hunting? We have sausages. Actually, maybe take out the fish, put in some sausages. Right? Because the fish is a little bit low on supply. Now, as for hunting, crafting, the sales, some of these things provide us with some bonuses, but not all the things. Medicine, diplomacy. It doesn't seem like we have anything that could help us with hunting. Actually, yes, there is. Flour. I don't know why, but flour apparently helps us. We have clay as well, but we don't have clay in storage. But I think that's going to be fine. We have everything taken care of. So let's start our expedition and see if we can reach the New World. That makes me wonder, do you have... Yes, artisans. He has artisans as well. So, it's very likely that Leonard is also going to the New World, or he is already in the New World, which makes it all the more important to make sure that we get there on time. Now, as for the window makers, we need 100 window makers, 100 for these, so we need 200. We are not quite there yet. And we needed 25 workers. We have some houses here that we can upgrade, but we also needed a new marketplace. So let us see if we drag this out. Like so. I think that would be a decent location. We can drag this out like so. We can drag this one out. That still doesn't provide these guys with the market. That kind of sucks. So we are going to put the marketplace on that side, and that does provide them with everything. Alright. Just need to put the road all around it for maximum coverage of all the houses, and then we need a pub. Yeah, this is also... If we put it here, they're not getting what they need. If we put it over here, they will.
To the edge of the world.
And the ship now leaves
Treading
our
paths never trodden.
area. Alright, so what do we want to do here? We can place one down here like so. If we place it here, it's too far away. Yeah, it needs to be right up in that corner. And we can drag this road out a little bit.
You look idle. Do this, would you?
He wants to give us a destruction quest. Well, we just sent away our... It's a lot of money though. He would like us less, but we don't have the ships to actually do this right now. It's the worst possible timing. And of course now he likes us even less. It seems war with him is starting to become a little bit inevitable. He is only at 23. Yeah. That is not good. Alright, let us upgrade some farmhouses then. We will upgrade these as well. That provides us with some more workers. And that in turn will allow us to upgrade us some more artisans. So we need one of those, and then we no longer have the timber that we need. Now, we still, again, we only have the 2 locations providing us with timber. We could start another one over here, and I think that is exactly what we're going to do. They need quite a bit of space though. Provide us with a road. And then of course a sawmill. And I think we're going to create a little shortcut over here, because this is the long way around, and now they can reach through this little road, I think. Or I would assume so, anyway. And then of course we are going to drag out this road so that we don't build anything over here. Alright, so that's 1 extra. That is okay. And then we need to upgrade at least 1 more of these worker houses. Now we have 200 artisans. That is exactly what we will need to create windows. Now, do we have any other beaches? We have a beach over here. So this is where we are going to do it. This is going to be our highly polluting industrial area. Let us have a look. We need a sand mine. We need 25 workers for that. Okay, we need a lumberjack hut. We could put a lumberjack hut in right there. Seems like a pretty okay place. And of course we are going to make sure that nothing else gets built in that area. This is going to be connected up as well. And then we need a glass makers, which is going to be somewhere in the middle of both of these buildings. I'll put it right there. Like so, that seems pretty nice. And then we need to save up a little bit because we need a window maker. Let's see, we have our small warehouse all the way in the back there. So if we build the window makers right about there, they are still pretty close to the small warehouse. Which means that it doesn't matter that there's no warehouse over here, because this one delivers to here, it's pretty short route. This guy delivers to there, pretty short route. Actually, we could do with a little bit shorter route there actually, because right now he's going to the warehouse. We don't want that, so we want him to go over here. And yeah, this guy will then deliver to the window makers. And this guy will then also walk a pretty short distance. So that is going to be perfect. We are going to build one right there. We need quite a bit. We need 20 tons of clay, 12 tons of timber. We almost have that. We need 16 tons of steel beams. So that is something that we have to save up a little bit for, but for now we've been playing for quite some time and it's time to put a cut in here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys for whatever video I do next.